Hello and welcome to the video with me, Winner and Jades. Picking off where I left off last time, where I basically just took over the Soviet Union for the most part, I think it was. But yeah, ended up having a bug at the end of the previous episode that caused me kind of start contemplating on if I was going to end the series there or not, in which, as you can obviously, I didn't. Went and created an entire new scenario, trying to recreate everything as accurately as I could. So when it comes to the wars that were going on, I had to do my best when it comes to kind of making a manual peace deal out of them. Just like over here in South America, basically the Argentina, Brazil, and Bolivia have the same amount of provinces they did, and all they really did when it comes to that is just let Argentina take Paraguay from Bolivia, and that everything else kind of sorted itself out, considering they mostly had the same amount of provinces still. But over here in Africa, where there's basically been a war, giant war with the British and everything for over 10 years, I think, at this point, yeah, that was a bit more of a problem. And then giving that little bit there to South America, Australia get all that, and then they got that there. More or less, they all have the same amount of provinces still. Though United Kingdom does actually have a little bit more because, well, just looks nicer with those borders, and plus I just did decide to basically hand everything else Britain has out here to Australia, basically. So Hong Kong, Faroe and Sandwich Islands down there, Australia, all the islands in the Pacific are under Australia or New Zealand's control. So yeah, I think that was a bit of a fair trade kind of there. But otherwise, I basically kept everything else the same, tried to get relations as similar as possible and everything. And also, highest technology can set things up, but the beginning is at 1, so lost some technology, but that also means Japan lost a little bit, but not as much as me. So I'm going to start to rework building that stuff up again. And also one thing I kind of learned about when setting up this darn thing is that the population, economy, and stuff like that at the beginning of the game is based on how much technology the country has. It's how good the technology is. So yeah, basically every single country has a larger population and economy at this point. It's like at least twice as large for the most part across the board, with an exception to me because I kind of had to heavily nerf myself so I wouldn't be super overpowered, considering I kind of control a lot of land. If the development and everything was brought up to the 1 technology level there, I would have been super overpowered, considering that was like 14 million economy and stuff there. It's like, Japan, 3rd place, doesn't even have 2 million. British Raj, 2nd place, 3 million. I'm still very overpowered and everything. Larger population economy and everything than what I had before, but I'm still super overpowered despite how much I nerfed myself. So, yeah. But, yeah, I guess I'm done talking about all that stuff. So, yeah, what am I actually going to be doing in the beginning of this video here? Because I honestly don't know. Let's see. Don't really want to go out to them immediately, to be honest. Could possibly do that and go out to Canada. Yeah, I could do that, I guess. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Or I could even possibly try and expand down here. And take over the British East Indies and stuff. Maybe even take that little bit of Portugal there. Annex what's left of them, get them under my control, possibly. Yeah, I think that's a decent idea right there. Kind of just clean things up, possibly go out to Canada in this episode. But yeah, just one thing I just remembered I need to actually do is build up an army, considering I also, of course, lost all that, just like all the other countries. So yeah, I kind of need to rebuild up my army and everything and get money and stuff. So yeah, that's the first thing I need to do. Because I can't take over other countries without an army. Okay. So, I finished recruiting troops and everything, and getting back to having 5,000 troops in every single province on my borders, in which I kind of also realized that I also had to build ports again, so yeah, I went through and did all that. Annoying as hell. So, yeah. During that, United States and Canada ended up going to war with each other. Canada being the aggressor in that war. So I guess the United States is finally going to get back to New York, I'm guessing. And also these two just basically just went to war with Japan. But yeah, I got nearly 600,000 troops at this point, just from lining troops up along my borders and everything. So let's see. You know, yeah, let's just go ahead and take over my vassal here, annex him. There we go. And also this Portugal over here. Deal with him as well. Considering I thought I actually completely got rid of them in the previous episode when I took them over. But they managed to get some land over there somehow. So, yeah, there we go. That stuff's under my control. Guess I just accept the ultimatums. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do province ability for the stuff, I guess. And there's also that, to be honest, I'd honestly kind of really like to take over. Considering that it's kind of a former German colony and stuff. But, yeah, let's see. Do I really want to do that right now or not? You know, I could actually go out to the British Raj. So I do kind of have all that stuff over there. So I could do it. I do have that there in India now as well. Yeah, I could do that. But, yeah, I think I'll do this. Take them over. And they will probably be accepting this ultimatum as well. Yep, there we go. So, got all that done. I guess I'll kind of go around building some ports for the lands now. And just get things set up again. Okay, good. Got that stuff set up, so at this point I just need to figure out what I'm going to do. When it comes to taking over the British Raj, since I guess that will be the next thing I do. Considering I kind of want to just let the United States do their thing over here against Canada. If I'm going to be doing anything there, it's probably just taking over that country, considering they are Canada's vassal. Though they're not at war with the United States, so Canada hasn't actually invited them, interestingly. But, yeah, let's see here. 5 provinces there. Sure. I'll just pull them off that border. Just send over there. Okay, so then. Yeah, I guess I just need to wait for the troops to get over there. So I can go out to the British Raj. There we go. Good. Demand all that. Guess I'll demand that island and that's there. Okay. I guess that's all I'm going to demand. Considering it's not really all the land I actually want from them. And it's nice to see that they didn't accept. Means my army isn't too large, I guess. Okay, how many troops is that? It's not 20,000, but still quite a bit. Okay. Got 7,000 troops there, a few thousand over there. I got 20,000 more troops coming in. Huh. Okay. This is gonna be a bit of a pain to deal with, that's for sure. But hopefully I can kind of continue doing some stuff over here and advancing more. Okay, so basically 12,000 troops total right there, huh? Yeah. I should be able to deal with that this turn, I think. But the rest of it, oh god, it's going to be a pain to deal with. But interestingly, British Raj doesn't really seem to be defending themselves at all when it comes to the rest of this. He only had those troops that are right there, and that's it. So far, at least. I'm pretty sure those 20,000 is what they had sitting in their capital. Okay, so there's now 6,000 troops there and also another 6,000 there. They're sending those 20,000 over here. Interesting choice. I would have thought they were sending them over here somewhere. Weird. But okay. Okay, another 20,000 troops. 9,000. 10,000, 15. Okay, British Raj. God damn. Where are you pulling all these troops from? Okay. So, I think I will probably send some troops over here to try and help out when it comes to this, cause yeah, I think I'm going to need more troops than I currently have over there. Okay, they have at least 100,000 troops. At least 100,000. Yeah, I'm going to have to get more troops over here for sure. Considering, is this even going to be enough over here? I don't think that is. Shit. Okay, more troops. Send them on over. And yeah, so much for the British Raj not putting up much of a fight like they were at the beginning of the war. Yeah. Considering I'm pretty sure the amount of troops I've seen so far now kind of adds up to over 150,000. Yeah. This war is gonna take a while. Okay. I think I'm possibly starting to turn things around here. Finally. Yeah. With over 300,000 troops dead. Remember, I only had like 600,000 troops when I started the darn war. Yeah. God. At least 100,000 troops I have currency I literally just recruited. Instead of basically recruiting everything I can on over here from Madagascar and just recruited stuff along here in Saudi Arabia and then the Nile. Yeah. At the very least, I'll get Iran under control and everything very soon. I won't have to worry about that, then I can actually focus on India basically. I also got this little thing going on over here because, yeah, that's kind of where the majority of their economy and population is, so I kind of want to deal with that. So, yeah, hopefully all this kind of starts working out for me and I can actually put it into this damn war. God. It's been a few turns, at the very least. But, yeah, I think the British Raj is going to regret not just rolling over for me, considering I think I'm recruiting at least 150,000 troops every turn at this point. Maybe even up to 200,000 troops. Considering I'm pretty sure I've been in this situation before. Fighting British Raj, India stuff, where they kind of control all of this over here. And the only way that I was actually able to defeat them was just completely overwhelm them and just push my way through. Do not let them have any kind of break. Just constantly moving forward. Make sure you have enough troops to continue pushing forward no matter what. Basically, the Soviet strategy. Just throwing people at your problems. But yeah, basically gotten this stuff under control. Start taking all that there. This is going surprisingly well over here because they haven't actually sent any troops at all to defend against this yet, at the very least. Got troops over here preparing to take that island. Just get under control. In which they'll then just jump over and start working on that. Maybe actually go over here and take Bangladesh. Possibly. But, yeah. Keep this going, I guess. For now. Okay. So, I think I've officially turned this war around and I'm going to win at this point easily. God. Up to over 700,000 casualties now. As large as my army was when this war started. God. Jesus Christ. But yeah, these troops should be able to deal with all this crap down here. Take the capital there and that'll be their only port under my control. I need to stop that crap there as well. But otherwise, yeah. I don't think I'm going to have that many more problems at this point. Okay. Yeah, this is the end of the war for sure at this point. But one thing just happened here that I don't really understand. Because they had 40,000 troops sitting there in the capital. And these 3,000 troops to get by themselves because there wasn't 40,000 troops in their capital anymore. So they dismissed all 40,000 of the troops they had there. That's basically what that means. I'm guessing that's basically purely due to the fact that they can't actually afford a darn army anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Finally. It's over. I just gotta take Jamaica from them. Now. Guess that is all they have left now. Take that, and it's over. God. Also, during this whole war, the United Kingdom and their former alliance went to war with them. Yeah. But, yeah, I got all that dealt with finally. I don't even have 500,000 troops now? Seriously? Ugh, my god. I lost 1 million taking troops in that war with the British Raj? Seriously? God. Let's just hope Afghanistan accepts that. Damn it. Ugh, God. Okay. So, I guess I'll kind of get to work on building ports around here while I wait for the war to actually end. Okay, there we go. Finally. Got Jamaica there. I can now get this peace deal. There. Nice. There we go. Good. So, yeah, I think that's basically everything I'm doing in this episode at this point. If I do anything else, it's probably taking over the British East Indies, and that's it. Because I have already spent way too long on this fucking episode, to be honest, just with this single war. So, yeah. Afghanistan and possibly that. Maybe even Nepal. Other than that, yeah, I'm basically done, I think. But I now also gotta go through and do this. Get all the province ability done. Okay, province ability done. Time to take over Afghanistan. At the very least. Okay, there we go. I also have 10,000 troops in every single province, considering my experiences so far with wars. Especially after that war with British Raj. Yeah, not taking chances when it comes to the amount of troops that other countries are going to have anymore. There we go. 100,000 troops died in that war. Just take over Afghanistan. Oh, God. Okay, so I guess it's time to start lining troops up along the rest of the border over here. And also get province stability done for Afghanistan. Okay. There. Done. I am done. That's it. Okay. Yeah. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not going to try and take Nepal this episode or a British East Indies. I am done. I finished lining up troops on my borders again. 5,000 in every single province along the border. So yeah, next episode. Let's see. United States at war with that alliance now, huh? Okay. Sure. Canada just has that island now. Sure. Well, at the very least, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. These three are at war with each other again. Seriously, that's basically the same war that's what's happening last time, the previous episode when the game crashed. Argentina at war with both of them. Just one of the worlds with South America. Why do they keep going to war with each other? Bolivia's even at war with Cuba again. Literally, South America is basically in the same situation it was when the game crashed. Broke and everything. Except Argentina's kind of losing the war this time around. Also, the United Kingdom's basically dead. They only got their colonies over in the Americas now. Well, okay. So, yeah, there is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.